Good morning, my students. Today we are introducing together the effect of the amylase enzyme on the starch. First of all, we have to test the presence of starch in the food. Here we have a food sample. Okay, we want to be sure that this food sample is starch. And as you know, there is the test for the presence of starch, which is the iodine test. In order to do so, we will take a drop of the unknown, we can say, okay, and that's one drop in the spotting tile, and then we're gonna take a drop of the iodine solution, one drop of the iodine solution to the colorless unknown in order to be sure whether it's starch or not. If it's a positive result, the brownish color of the iodine will be converted into blue-black, okay? If not, if a negative result, the brown color will remain unchanged, okay? So the color change into blue-black. That indicating that the unknown is starch, okay? So, second part of the experiment. Now, we will take a sample of the starch and we will add it into the different spotting tile, and every single 30 seconds, in consecutive or intervals of 30 seconds, we will add the enzyme amylase, okay? So, in order to do so, we will drop one drop of iodine in each spot. Okay, as you can see here, okay, and we don't need that more. Here we have the sample that we are now confirmed it's starch, okay. We will take about 5 milliliters and add it on a clean glass or beaker. So we have equal amounts. I can even add it, I'll make it 10 milliliters. Okay. After that, we have the enzyme amylase. And as you know, the enzyme amylase works on the polysaccharide starch and break it down into disaccharide maltose. That's great. So, the experiment goes like this. I will add the amylase to the starch, okay? And afterward, in every 30 seconds, I will test the presence of starch, okay? If the color of the iodine changed into blue-black, it's indicating that the starch is still present and not digested, okay? If I come to a point that the color of the iodine reagent remaining the same, this is indicating that there is no starch present and all of the starch digested, broken down by the amylase enzyme and converted into disaccharide maltose. When I come to this point, I will test the presence of the disaccharide maltose or the reducing sugar by the Benedict reagent, which will be our third experiment. Okay? So let's carry on. When I say go ahead, okay, you will. Now I'm adding the enzyme, yes. After 30 seconds, okay, tell me that time comes.
Do I stop it?
When it comes at 30 seconds. No, don't stop it. When it just comes 30 seconds, just tell me. I'm adding equal amount, and I will start stirring in order to mix the solution.
It's 30 seconds.
Okay, that's great. Then I will add a drop onto the iodine. It is still blue-black, indicating that still starch. Okay, then I will continue. After 30 seconds, remind me as well. So the time intervals is or are 30 seconds. Yes. I'm just stirring and mixing. Okay, now I'll take another drop. Blue, black, but the color intensity is less, which is indicating that starch still present. Now the enzyme amylase works now on the starch and break it down. Okay. So now the enzyme is present, but now the limiting factor is the time. The more the time taken, more starch to be broken down, okay, because more chance for the enzyme, okay, particles to colloid with the starch. Yes, exactly. I'll add another, okay, point. Yeah, still, but lighter, okay, lighter color. That's good. After 30 seconds, I'll do the same thing. The enzyme work, okay, when there are more successive collisions between the enzyme particles and the substrate, which is in this case the starch, so that the enzyme, okay, great. I will add another, okay, drop. Yeah, it is much lighter. It is much lighter, which indicating that the enzyme works. That's good. Yesterday we had the thermostatically controlled water bath, but now it's been used by the biolab. So we are using an alternative way for the Benedict reagent that has to be okay, done? Okay. Another 30 seconds and one drop. Yeah, it is lighter. Exactly. So we are in the good track. Afterwards, when there is no color change for the iodine, this is indicating that there is no starch remaining. Yes. And all of the remaining now is the disaccharide maltose. So we're going to use the Benedict reagent to test the presence of it. Okay, great. Yeah, it is lighter, more lighter. That's very good. As you can see, there is a big difference in the concentration between the blue-black with there is no enzyme, and now after, I can say 1, 2, 3 minutes. Okay, I think 3 minute intervals is okay. So we can now test the presence of reducing sugar or the disaccharide maltose. But let's give it another minute. Yes? After 30 seconds, tell me yes. Okay, so here. Okay, much lighter. So now it's time for testing the presence of the reducing sugar. Okay, we're gonna use the tongue as a safety, okay, precaution. I should have the googles, but I don't have them today. So we should have a water bath, and I'd prefer the thermostatically controlled water bath, but for today we do not have it. Okay, so we will use okay, I have here a hot water. I can make use of it. Sorry. Here I will add 5 milliliters of the sugar, okay, or the starch. But of course, after they broken down, or after the enzyme break it down, then I will add. You can catch it. Yes, thank you. I will add a reagent which is called the Benedict reagent. I'll take 5 milliliters. Okay. Afterward, I have to place it in the thermostatically controlled water bath for a couple of minutes. The color has to be changed from blue into green, then yellow, then orange, then brick red, according to the concentration of the sugar. Okay, Abdulaziz, you can hold it. I will turn this on so that we can fast it. Yes, Abdulaziz. So as you will see in a couple of minutes, that the color will start to change. Okay, from blue, then it will be green, yellow, orange, and brick red, and forming a precipitate. Okay. The temperature has to be from 60 to 80 degrees Celsius, okay, for the reaction to work. And now the solution is being warmed, so it will take a little bit of time. It is much safer to use a water bath, okay, not the direct flame, okay. I think a couple of seconds and it will work. This is the last test in order to confirm the presence of the reduced in sugar, which indicating that the enzyme amylase already, okay, digested or break down all of the starch, which is the polysaccharide. If you'd like to go to your classes, you are free to go. Okay, I will just take a couple of seconds. It start to react. You can see the color will start to change. Yes.
If we increase the temperature, will the enzyme work faster or will it
There is no
break down?
enzyme. There is no enzyme. It is the reagent. There is no enzyme now. Now the color start to change, by the way. Okay, it's now start to become, okay, you can catch it. Okay, carefully. I will use the cam.
Do you have thermometer to see how much it's changed?
If I focus more on the beaker, you will see that the color, okay, change. Started now to change actually, and as you see, the normal color of the reagent is blue. So this is the normal color that we added in the beginning, which is the Benedict reagent. It was blue, okay? But now the color started to change and now makes green. And if we keep it for a couple of seconds, it will be becoming yellow. And now the yellowish color is made. After that, it will be converted into orange, and after orange will become brick red. We can see this now. So Abdulaziz still holding the test tube using the tunnel, and we are using a water bath for safety. And as you can see here, the color changed from green and now starting to become yellow. And even if we give it a little bit time, it will be converted into orange, as you will see. Of course, the intensity of the color is related to the concentration of the sugar. If the sugar concentration is more, the intensity of the color will be more. Exactly. So now it is yellow, and it's in the way to be converted to, yes. Okay.
It's not fully yellow.
It's not fully yet. Yes, exactly. Because actually the amount of starch in it is not that much. You got it? The amount of, I'm sorry, the starch that we started the reaction by was not that much, so that they. But if we place more now, it should be okay, Abdulaziz. No, it's not. It's not the dangerous, but we have to start it by adequate amount. You got it?
If it's too hot, it will break the beaker.
Yeah, the beaker is made of Pyrex, which is a highly manufactured, okay, fabric in order to withstand the extreme temperatures. Yeah, I can place it for extra couple of minutes, but in order not to, okay, keep you behind, okay, I think that now is sufficient for the test, because you have a class Thank you, Abdulaziz. But even if I start to take it off, you can come here and you will start see. Yes, yes, you are right.
It's still changing. Sorry.
It is still changing, yeah, for sure. And if I make it like this in order to see the difference in color, there is difference in color in the contrast of the white, okay, lab coat. So you can see the differences. We made it yesterday and we had a very obvious, okay, brick red, okay, precipitate. But today actually the concentration of the starch is not that okay, high like yesterday. Okay, so what we did today, number one, the presence of starch. Okay, number two, okay, Abdulaziz. Okay, thank you. 1 second. Okay. Okay, that's very good. So Shabab, we test the presence of starch. It's number one. Number two, we examined the effect of the enzyme amylase on the polysaccharide starch, and also we test the presence of the reducing sugar, okay, using the Benedict reagent, okay, that gives us the change in the color from blue to green to yellow to orange, and eventually supposed to be brick red. Thank you for having you today. Have a good day. See you next week.